Now, we will be talking on how we lead our lives, directing the energy in wrong places and trying to fight that which cannot be won over. Say, we will find people putting on the, what do you call, hair dyes. The whiteness, the gray hair, they will come. It's a natural biological process. Somebody will have it earlier, somebody will have it slightly later, but they will come. But people are directing their energy to undo what cannot be undone. Right? Which goes on to say that they are trying to become what they cannot. And in the process, they are losing the sight of what they are and redirecting the energy to a place, to an area where they can easily, without any efforts, change the quality of life as compared to directing the efforts to make the hair black. It's of no use. You blacken the hair, another white hair will come up. So what is the use of fighting? Just the way white hair is a result of the gun of your genes. Similarly, the quality of life is dependent on the gun of the medium, which is the mind. I'll tell you how. The electricity to be taken cognizance of or to make an effect needs what? It needs equipment. That equipment is what? This tube light. Right? We can say that the quality of equipment, that is the condition of equipment, and the equipment itself will determine how this energy is manifesting in the outer world. Outer world क्या है? Inner outer कुछ भी नहीं है. Everything is inner and everything is outer. But let us take it in terms of this body and the other world. ठीक है? By the way, you can prove things both ways. This body is in the consciousness, or everything is in the consciousness, or consciousness is within the body. That we'll cover some other time. We'll get diverted. So, the equipment and the condition of the equipment, it is the hormonal condition of the equipment, will determine what quality of energy is manifested. जैसे electricity is the same when goes to a particular type of equipment, it produces a circular motion and we feel the air. It goes in some other equipment and we are from darkness to light. We feel the light. So the equipment determines how it is manifested. Second, the quality of equipment, the inner quality, the hormonal condition of that equipment will determine the quality of the output. That is to say, if there is that old 25-watt bulb, the quality of light will be slightly yellowish and the light will also be less brighter. If you have a tube light, you change the equipment and you came to the tube light. Tube light will have some other problems. It will start like this and then it will glow. But that glow will also not be as good as this one because this is LED light. So change the equipment and the output also is felt to be changed. Which means to say, the acceptability or the rejection of any situation depends on the quality of equipment. That is the mind. नहीं है अभी, right? Now, certainly you will ask, how do we change the mind? How can we do it?
Change the mind.
Yes, change the mind. Okay. Now let us see how is this mind actually working now. The mind is a result of, rather let us see, the quality of mind is depending on the three hormones, and that is tamogun, satogun and rajogun. The quantum and the combination of these hormones will determine the output, that is what sort of a person would be existing. Say, one particular combination of these three produces people like Ramana Maharshi, Ramakrishna Paramhans and so on, right? Total Satguna type. There is one more quality, combination of these, which will produce leaders like Lal Bahadur Shastri. I have not heard anything bad about him, and what I have heard is all worth praises. So I am taking him, Lal Bahadur Shastri. He was an honest Prime Minister and he did a lot of things for the army and the country as a whole, and that's what it is. A different combination would produce a slightly lesser type of people than him, and that would be, say, industrialists, the bureaucrats, industrialists and so on. And a different combination of these, which will be, say, tamasic heavy, will produce people like the peasants and say workers of the factory and so on. Different combinations, different types. These combinations are determining the environment of the mind. Based on this environment of the mind, the output is being felt. Electricity to the mind is the same, electricity to the equipment is same, but the quality, hormonal condition of that equipment is being felt the other way. Now, how do you change this situation, the environment? Now we are thinking of this place. If we have, say, if we have one room dedicated to a library which is of use to undergraduates. So the people coming in, being here, and the environment as a result would be the one which will be conducive for those undergraduates. Now suppose we feel no, we want to change this. Combination of these three gunas. We want to change this. We want something else. So I'll say, okay, let's have a library of say fine arts. I change these books, replace them with books and material which the fine arts students would be interested in. So now who will come? The people involved in fine arts. Similarly, if I change the nature of the library and it is more conducive for, say, research scholars, all the research scholars will come in. So if I have to change the environment, or if I want to change the output, electricity is the same, only the equipment is undergoing a change. Equipment has changed, result has changed. Electricity is the same. Other way, the power to see in the eyes, that is the sight. Sight is the same, but the equipment that I am using, if that equipment, the goggles, if that equipment is green in color, Ray-Ban, everything is green. If it is black in color, everything is black. The world that I am perceiving changes with the type of equipment that is reflecting, or through which I am seeing, through which this consciousness or through which this electricity is being passed. Yes or no? So therefore, if we are ready to accept the present situation as the one that is the result of the environment within or the equipment, and not direct our energy in fighting with it, then there is a possibility of changing the effects. Else, the energy would keep on going into fighting with the basic nature, basic DNA of that equipment. That bulb would not be giving me light like this. So I accept that yes, this bulb will not give this sort of a light, therefore I must change the bulb. I change the bulb, I get a better light. I change the books, I get a better library. I change the thoughts, I get a better life. It is just a question of recognizing and not fighting at the wrong place. What do you say? And that is what is happening everywhere. Think about it. Huh? Anything you wish to say? Thank you.